He taught them the arts: music, painting, poetry, and dance. When they shivered in their furless skin, he even climbed to the mountaintops and plucked a glimmer of fire from the wheel of the sun chariot to warm humankind. Zeus was enraged.
"Steal fire from the gods? Put fire into the hands of those termites? I'll make you pay, Titan. I'll make you wish you had never been born. I'll make you wish you had become extinct like the rest of your kind."
And he took Prometheus and chained him, spread-eagled against the Caucasus Mountains, a prisoner for all time. Eagles tore at his unprotected stomach from dawn to dusk, feeding on his liver, rending his liver, shredding it with their beaks. But because Prometheus was immortal, and because the liver can heal and renew itself, there was no end to his titanic pain. There was no end to Zeus's revenge. There was no end to the guilty knowledge in every human heart. We did that to Prometheus. He stole fire for us. He is suffering for us. Why do I tell you this? I don't know. It all happened thousands of years before Hercules was born. And yet, the picture would not be complete without that background skyline, without those distant crags speckled red by Prometheus's torment. It tells you something about the gods. It tells you something about strength and weakness, about tyranny and freedom.
Strangle him, bite him, crush him in your coils,
raged the Queen of the Gods, thrusting her face so low that her cheeks flushed with blood. The two serpents coiled round the base of her throne were as thick as jungle creepers, and sleeved in overlapping scales as large and green as leaves. They blinked their hooded eyes, and their forked tongues flickered lovingly round her cheeks and ears. "We hear, O Hera. Yes, Hercules shall die.
Another woman's child.
We hear, O Hera.
Fathered by my husband.
He dies, O Queen.
Made me the laughing stock of all heaven?
Surely not, O Queen.
Imagine the king of heaven preferring a common mortal woman to me, his slow-eyed queen.
Slow-eyed, but not slow to see, whispered the groveling serpents in her ear. We go, O Queen, to strangle the puny child in his cradle, to smother him as he sleeps. And they slithered across the marble floor of heaven like two streams of fetid green water, trickling over the brink of the clouds. The baby's cradle stood in the shade of the eaves, and his hands reached for the lazy flies that circled overhead. His mother, Alcmene, was indoors sleeping through the heat of the day. So, too, was the king she had married after Hercules was born. Not a grand king, nor one who lived in a grand palace, but one who had come to love his little stepson. His gardens were greenly watered, and the air was filled with the scent of azaleas and with silence. So, at the sound of a scurrying rattle, the baby smiled and looked round. Two heaving heaps of green, quivering and shivering, fumed like compost heaps on either side of the cradle. Out of the